Hey guys, this is Team 1 with our Deliverable 6 sprint review. I'm going to start off with the first thing that we did for our user story in this was to create our artifacts that we'll need for the Scrum portion of this deliverable, which means creating the backlog as you see here, and the user stories and the acceptance criteria for this deliverable. Next, we decided that we needed to learn how to create reports in Salesforce because we'll need reports on when requests are made, and we'll need to be able to see those. So here we made a course history report for requests, and if you click on this here, it shows that we have had one request form sent in. We did this just to test the system, and it works, and it shows up on this report here, so that functions correctly. Next, we learned how to generate a request form so that we could figure out how our users were going to be creating these and how they'd fit into our whole thing. So here we have our first request form, and you've got the CRN number and the class, grading system, credit hours, repeat policy, etc., and the start term. And so all of this will play into our database when we finally have that defined. Next, we had to update our domain class diagram because we are getting deeper into the project and we're learning more about what capabilities we're going to need and how they relate to each other. So as you can see this here, we've got the Yale course credit request, which was our main class here, and there are plenty of connecting things here that are like faculty members, department head, dean office rep. These are all people that are going to be attached to one of these requests. And the non-credit requests and activity directors and EL subcommittees are all part of the review process, which will also be part of this, but on the other end. Next, we created a notification system so that every time a new request is made in Salesforce, we'll get a notification for it. We don't have to go looking for it. This is hard-coded, so it's kind of hard to show on here. We have it set up. As you can see down here, we've got this notification console lightning bolt, and when you first start up this app, it will give you a notification right here that says your notifications are on and ready. It's a little green box. And so to test that, we had to search for the words course approved, and when Parker put course approved here, it gave us notification for it. So we found out that that was working and could check that off. And lastly, we had to create some more Scrum artifacts, which was this screencast, and then the sprint retrospective, which is going to be tacked on at the end of this. If we have any more to do, we will get that done. And from our last deliverable, we could not populate our colleges and departments fields because we just had trouble with it. But now, as you can see, we've got college names and department names ready in here for use in our app. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something. Thank you.